everybody. Good morning, evening, good night from wherever you are. Um, this video currently is more of like a journal for myself. You know, keeping a record of trades I take, and I'm currently on a funded account. If you guys don't know, 5K account, and this will be a video showing the trades I've taken or missed throughout the challenge. Well, this week was actually an eventful one since like most of the trades I've taken was not only most but like two of the trades. I took only two trades today this week, and I learned some valuable lessons from those trades. And yeah, let me hop into the chart and show you guys the pair I took. So the pair in particular is Euro GBP, Euro GBP, Euro GBP. Took two trades this week. I think took one on the 20th and I took one on the I think 23rd or 24th. Can't be sure exactly. Yeah, but this is it. Let me give you a quick breakdown of the trade. Um what I saw is very easy. I saw a bearish trend line forming from it. This was yesterday. This was Monday's push. So I saw a trend line forming, as you can see, higher high, then we come lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. Well, my strategy, what I normally look for this particular trend line is just build up, build ups of people's sales and yeah, waiting to be taken. So what I did, I waited for a little while, and that's when I got this inducement. This inducement happened around two o'clock, I think. Two 2 o'clock. This was inducement, and yeah, when I got the inducement, the next thing was just to wait for the mitigation and enter, which was the breakout structure and then this mitigation, and I took the sell. Unfortunately, it was a loss. As you can see, it was a fucking loss. When I now checked later on, like after the trade, I checked the market again, like later on, and then realized that this there was a trend forming already here, counter trend. And you can see it in my note here, counter trend. What the fuck? Well, yeah, there was a counter trend forming, and I didn't see it. Or let's say, yeah, I was not actually interested in that counter trend, so I didn't think it would hold. So that's why I entered this particular trade that I resulted to a loss. Well, the next trade will be, I think that's 24th, if I'm not mistaken. 24th. Check it out. 23rd, 23rd, 23rd. This one in particular is, well, simply, let me just break it down. This was an inducement of this huge trend line, which was, which funny enough was the inducement, was the counter trend for that of this loss. So yeah, it formed a, would I call this a major trend? Yeah, this is a major trend line. And then yeah, I waited for the inducement of the trend line as usual, which we got on May 25th, Thursday. Yeah, waited for the breakout structure and then the retest, which is as my typical entry, usual. But this time, I noticed there was a trend line forming, counter trend. So what did I do? I entered this trade, mind you. So when I noticed this trend, counter trend, I think I took the trade. came out of the trade with break even because as soon as I noticed the counter trend, I immediately took my stop to break even. And yeah, that was how I that was how I avoided a loss from this trade. Yeah, so in a way, it was actually a loss to a bad day, a bad week, but I would say it's a win because at least I've learned a new lesson, which is to keep an eye on counter trends. So yeah, that was all for this week. Two losses, and I'll put the MT5 screenshots so that you guys can see. Two losses, no win. Well, I won't count this a loss. This is a break even. So one loss, one break even. Yeah, let's see what next week has to offer.